Hi guys, welcome back to Data Do Not Lie. It's an India versus Pakistan final. And for the first time in Asia Cup history, India and Pakistan are going to be facing each other in an Asia Cup final. I think it's been 39 years, I think, or more than that, I think. 1984, the Asia Cup started. 41 years. In 41 years of Asia Cup, this is the first time India and Pakistan are going to face each other in an Asia Cup final. But in all honesty, I think Bangladesh should have won yesterday. They played really good cricket. Like they defeated Sri Lanka. Even against India, if you see like the kind of start Abhishek Sharma and Shubman Gill got in that power play, I thought India will score 200 plus against Bangladesh. But then Bangladesh pulled things back and they restricted India to 168, which I thought was a really good effort. Obviously, the batting has been an issue for Bangladesh, but I think their bowling, even yesterday also, if you see, Pakistan were not able to handle the Bangladesh bowlers. They could only score 135. If only Bangladesh, I think Litton Das got injured at the wrong time for them. And a sudden change in captain to Zachar Ali, I don't think helped the team. And also, I don't know why I don't understand why Bangladesh dropped Tanzid Hassan because Tanzid Hassan has been a very consistent. Yes, I know that he couldn't score against India and Sri Lanka in the Super Force, but for two failures, will you drop that kind of a batter? They are persisting with someone like Parvez Hossain Imam, who I'm saying for a long time, he has not even, I don't, has Imon even scored one half century? I'm having that doubt actually. We have with us Siddhant Srivastava from Kanpur, so we'll let him also discuss. We are going to discuss this with him also. So yeah, Parvez Hossain Imon, I'm not convinced at all. Like, what blind faith are Bangladesh having in Parvez Hossain Imon?
Yeah, I'll come to that. But first of all, I have a question from all the boycott gang. Are you guys going to boycott this match or are you going to watch? Because again, India and Pakistan are playing, and this time it's a final. So all the drama of boycott, I guess, now comes to all that burial thing, like because now again India is playing Pakistan.
Yeah,
But now coming on to like how Pakistan qualified. Obviously, Pakistan are not the team which they used to be, but the intensity which they showed in the Super 4, I find it a much improved team as compared to the team which was in the group stages of the Asia Cup. Because if you say they won against Bangladesh, they played good cricket against India. Obviously, India is right now at somewhat different level, so let's not
yeah,
compare any team that gets defeated by India. And they defeated Bangladesh. So the what I like most about Pakistan is the way their fielding improved in yesterday's match, the way they bowled, and the captaincy of Salman Ali Agha, tremendous. The way he has used his fast bowlers against Sri Lanka, and then the way he has used his spin bowlers against Bangladesh yesterday. Oh, very good. Sam Ayub, the way he's using Sam Ayub, unfortunately, Sam Ayub, the batter, has performed duck, 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 duck. But
yeah.
the way he has emerged as a
His
bowler
bowling.
is
Yeah,
tremendous. Yeah, it's very tremendous. And again, one thing which I didn't like about this Asia Cup was Bangladesh was forced to play two matches on consecutive days. There were fitness issues also because the team which they deployed against India was a very weak team. Yesterday, they got few changes back into the side, like their bowling lineup was looking good. But against India, it was a very weak Bangladesh team. Still, their
no,
spinners
still,
controlled
still they contained India to 168. Like
that.
India could have scored
Okay, yes.
200, 77 in the power
And
play.
and all if you see, I'll come to India also. We are saying that they are very good team. It's only that I have huge question marks on the middle order of India, because if you see, if on a day Shubman Gill and Abhishek Sharma don't give a start, I am not sure whether they'll be able to post very good target or not, because they have scored 70 runs in 6 overs, and then India has scored around 98 runs in 14 overs against
Huh.
Bangladesh. If
Do
you see,
you think? Do you think that India are not getting that reality check? Like, is the other teams too weak that they are not able to give India a reality check? Actually, India are winning
not
too
too
much.
weak.
Actually, I'm
I'm
openly
not saying
admitting. Hmm.
I'm not saying too weak. Yeah, India needs to win. Let's not get into that. It is winning too much, obviously. I'm saying that Abhishek Sharma is in a like his form of lifetime, and if he fails, then it will be interesting to see how they conquer the other bowling attack. Because now Pakistan will be well planned against Abhishek Sharma. Like they will be having huge meetings just to contain that guy. Because
Yeah,
he is the one who's taking match away in the power play itself. If you see all the matches of India, there were times when the middle order was struggling, and what the hell the batting order they are playing.
yeah. Shivam
You have
Dubey
a
came in at number three,
no, I
and
don't know. I really don't care who bats at what position. I'm
no,
sure, like
and I just
concerned about
I'm getting a feeling. I'm getting a
Sanju
feeling that
Samson.
yeah. Okay, continue.
I'm concerned about Sanju Samson. I'm concerned about Sanju Samson. How can you drop a batter of top order to number eight and say that you need flexibility? What kind of logic is this? They are
I don't
destroying
know.
a
Like
batter, and it's clearly visible on his face. Yeah, you cannot do like this too. He has around 300s in it as an opener, and now you just for the sake of Shubman Gill, you made him to bat at number three, then number five, and now number eight. So what next? Number 11 or what? Yeah, now
yeah,
tell.
and I had seen an Instagram. I think I saw a post in Instagram actually where Sanju Samson. I think he has said there's our actor Mohan Lal who has been an actor for
Yeah,
20 years. I have been playing cricket for 10 years. So Mohan Lal cannot ask that I only want the hero role. He needs to be ready to accept the villain role or even the Joker role. So even I
Joker.
also can do
Yeah.
the villain role and Joker role for India.
Yeah.
Yeah, but jokes apart, like yeah, that's not fair actually. But seriously, I'm thinking that India are not serious about this tournament. Like they are just having fun. It is just that the other teams are too weak that they are not able to beat India. Don't you get that feeling? Because I don't think whenever there is an Asia Cup, the pressure is only on the other teams. The pressure is not never on India. Have you felt that way or not?
And yeah, and the thing is, the India's bowling is too good to be tackled. Like, just if Jasprit Bumrah has a bad day, then there is Varun Chakravarti, Kuldeep Yadav, Akshar Patel. If Akshar Patel and Kuldeep Yadav have a bad day, then there you have Shivam Dubey. So the kind of bowling is much
Hardik Pandya.
more stronger as compared to the batting. I'll say like this.
Yeah.
Batting, you have, yes, you have Abhishek Sharma, you have Shubman Gill, but bowling is like really, I don't see any batter coming and slogging all the bowlers on a day because you have Kuldeep Yadav, then you have Jasprit Bumrah, then you have Varun Chakravarti. So any of these three, if they fire, they'll win you a match. All these three are match winners.
Yeah.
uh, like alone they can just change the game. Just a spell of Kuldeep or a spell of Varun can just change the game. But again, final will be important. Pressure will also be on India because you know what kind of rivalry is going on between India and Pakistan. Apart from cricket, there have been statements made out from here and there. Those gestures
Well,
from Haris Rauf and
people will always keep on making statements, but the thing is that if Pakistan plays like how they played yesterday, I mean, that's not going to be good enough to beat India because we are also having equally good bowlers like how Bangladesh are having. And just tell me, if Pakistan scores 135 against India, can they defend it against Indian batting lineup?
No, definitely not. If Pakistan bats first, they need to score more than 170 or maybe 180. Then only you can contain Indian batters. Otherwise, but again, the thing is, Pakistan batting is in very, very bad form. What form is Sam Ayub going on?
I mean,
Salman Ali Agha,
no,
he's not batting very well.
Pakistan's lower order batting is much better than the top order. Like lower down the order, Shaheen Afridi, Mohammad Nawaz, Fahim Ashraf, they are giving better contributions. I don't know what the top order is doing though.
Yeah, definitely.
Even yesterday, if you see, Pakistan should have got bundled out under 100. Lower order saved them and took them to 135. So their lower order is much stronger, is what I'm feeling.
But I'm expecting that maybe now after so many failures, I am expecting like maybe Sahib Zada or Fakhar Zaman or maybe Sam Ayub can fire on that day. I'm expecting it to happen because too many failures. Yeah, they haven't performed from so long. So maybe
Yeah.
that's the day where Sam Ayub can perform because I have seen him playing. I have huge expectations from him. I know he's a very good batter, Sam Ayub, and even as a bowler, he is very good. But let's see. But now I guess If it was 80-20 in Group 4 in favor of India in Super Fours and in group stages, now it is 65-35.
Mhm.
Chances have increased a bit for Pakistan, I guess, because
Yeah,
it's final pressure also. And then let's first of all, today I'm expecting India should lose today, and then that jinx is not carried to the final.
no,
Should
but
lose
I
today.
don't think I don't think India will ever think about that kind of a jinx in such a small tournament like this. Well, World Cup is something different, but in Asia Cup where India has relatively less competition, I don't think that unbeaten jinx and all will catch up to India. But having said that, you also never know. But my only question, like, why did Bangladesh drop Tanzid Hassan yesterday? I hope you have seen Tanzid Hassan's innings before.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
scored a half
yeah.
century against Afghanistan. He
Hmm.
scored a half century
I don't
against
know what
Afghanistan, even in that.
combination,
Yeah,
what forced them to go for this combination, because yes, Tanzid Hassan has been like, what you can say that he has been kind of a spine for that batting. Whenever there were failures, he would stay at the crease and would score those quick runs which are
yeah.
expected in
No, like the
T20.
Saif Hassan is a really good talent actually. Like he scored a half century against India, but the thing is he's not getting enough support from the other end. And just
Yeah.
two failures, and you're dropping Tanzid Hassan, which is completely unacceptable, right?
That's correct, actually, yes. And now, but as a whole, also, if you see Bangladesh team again, they have been playing from so long. Once they defeated Bangladesh, they played good cricket against India. We expected that they will come and defeat Pakistan and they will play another final. But again, same thing going on. Bangladesh getting out, Afghanistan getting out from the group stages only. But the huge disappointment I have is from Sri Lanka. I expected a lot from them.
Yeah,
Even without playing their full quota of matches, they are out of this, and that's
yeah.
that's a
Actually,
very
I was
low.
looking forward. I was looking forward to today's match between India and Sri Lanka. I thought India
Yeah,
versus Sri Lanka will be the biggest match of the Asia Cup, but then Sri Lanka got eliminated even before facing India, which is very disappointing. But where do you think Sri Lanka also faltered? Like they came into the Super Fours as an unbeaten team. Like how did they completely lose it?
Um, again, the batting, they didn't bat with the what kind of temperament was required, because they have so many quality batters. And again, yeah, batting is to be blamed. Again, the way they have lost the matches, you cannot expect bowlers coming to rescue every time. Against Pakistan, if you see, they scored very less score. That's where I think. And because in the power play itself, if you see, they lost around 3 to 4 wickets, and everybody was just coming to slog. They wanted to play like India way, or maybe the baseball they wanted to play. But you got to stay at the crease. You got to know your limitations. If you don't have that hitting skill, you need to rotate strike. Because against Pakistan, I think if they would have scored even 150, 160, Pakistan as a chasing team, they can,
Yeah,
they are capable of, and what they are not. So I guess Sri Lanka missed the trick. They wanted to score too much that wasn't required. They could have settled for 150 or 160, and then they could have won that match. And then losing to Bangladesh also was not acceptable from Sri Lanka, because right now I thought they are on the rise with Jasuria as the coach. Pretty new talent coming in, Nisanka, and then you have Hasranga was joined.
Mintu
Hasranga
Mendes is
joined.
there.
Mendes was there, and so many Shanaka even. But again, very much disappointing from Sri Lanka.
Yeah, like Sri Lanka were claiming to be the defending champions of the T20 edition of the Asia Cup, but even they have been knocked out now. But if anyone are talking about Bangladesh's loss yesterday, Afghanistan also lost in the same way in the Tri-Series final before the Asia Cup. Even Afghanistan couldn't chase 142 against the same Pakistan team. Do you remember? Sometimes we need to keep
Yeah,
on giving these reality checks to people because they will say Afghanistan are a much better team. They will say second best Asian team in the world, and then we need to bring them back to earth by saying that they have lost the Tri-Series final. They got bundled out for 66. You remember? So even Afghanistan
yeah,
also over exaggerate them. They also have
yeah.
a yeah.
So if you see as a whole, still you can say that India and Pakistan are the dominating forces in Asian cricket. Yes, Afghanistan, Bangladesh show some signs of good cricket, but if you have to win tournament, You have to play good cricket consistently, and that's what the missing factor in both the teams. You'll come and perform in one match, and then you are back to your original form. That will not win you tournaments. Yes, you can win matches, you can get that praise from people that yes, they played well, good cricket, but all that's you require much more from your batters and bowlers. You need to win tournaments, then only you will be called. Because if you see Pakistan, they are not the original, but again, they are playing the finals. And you
Yeah,
never know, they can upset India on their day.
yeah,
So you need to learn from their team. You need to learn from big teams what kind of temperament is required to win the tournament. So yeah.
yeah. Like I don't want to remind certain Indians about this, but I think in the Champions Trophy 2017 also it was the same situation only where we thought
No,
that
no, no. But
Pakistan.
but that team of Pakistan was much stronger than this team. And but right now, again, yes, you can say that Pakistan can upset India, but huge chance India will again win one-sided because you have so many big players and the knockout pressure which these players have learned from IPL, and they are like very seasoned players. And again, Pakistan crumbles under pressure. You can say just for the sake that Pakistan can, yes, but again, there is a huge difference of quality. If you see the
Yeah,
strike rates of Indian batters, hardly any batter is below 145 right now. And if you see all the batters of Pakistan, hardly any batter is more than 145 in Pakistan's. So that's the quality difference. If you see bowling also, Varun Chakravarti, Bumrah, and then you have Kuldeep Yadav, Hardik Pandya, and Shivam Dube on there. They can just do what. In Pakistan, yes, you have Shaheen Shah. Other than that, I don't guess any other. Haris Rauf also is too much costly. Like he'll
yeah.
bowl one ball, good ball, and then he'll get, even yes in yesterday's match he was going for so many runs. So yes, again I'm yes, it's good that we all know that rivalry of India and Pakistan is for advertisement, but again we all know the reality. What is the difference between these two teams?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, like India have won the Hockey Asia Cup very recently. Like there was an Asia Cup in hockey which India won, and now India also has a chance to retain the Asia Cup in cricket as well. They won the Asia Cup in 2023 in their ODI format, which was also a mismatch in the final. You remember that Asia Cup 2023 final where Sri Lanka got bowled out for 50 and then India chased it down. So again,
Yeah,
now against even against Pakistan.
yeah, because in finals you need to have that temperament, that quality, that skill, that how to perform final. And even if it's not the final, there is a huge difference between Indian team and Pakistan team. And now when there is a final, I guess that difference widens. So
No,
even because
I really,
Pakistan don't perform well under knockouts.
I really thought coming into the Super Fours, I thought that Sri Lanka is the one team that can challenge India. I thought that if Sri Lanka comes to the final, I thought Asia Cup final will be really good. But I never expected
Hmm.
Sri Lanka to go out of the tournament like this. But now that Sri Lanka are out of the tournament, I think India are firm favorites to win this Asia Cup.
No, even if Sri Lanka was there, India would have been favorites. Yes, chances would have reduced for India being favorite. But with Pakistan, if you see all the logics, all the stats, current form, it doesn't suggest that Pakistan can get over India in any way.
Yeah, that's true actually. So today India are playing against Sri Lanka, the last group stage match. Obviously, you are talking about our middle order being a little bit shaky. So I think it is a good opportunity today, right, for the middle order to come back to form before the final. Like particularly a player like Surya Kumar Yadav, I don't know, it's been a long time since he has got to a big score in T20 international. So ever since Surya Kumar Yadav has taken up captaincy, I don't think he has shown that consistency with the bat. Obviously, he had a very good IPL, but in international T20s, like Surya Kumar Yadav is still struggling with the bat. And even Tilak Varma, Hardik Pandya also, they need to be a little bit more consistent. I think that is where I think even Shivam Dube also, I don't think is that consistent these days. So even our middle order is having some problems, but it gets covered up because of Abhishek Sharma and the bowlers. That is what I am feeling. But today, do you think
Exactly.
today it's a great opportunity, right, for the middle order to? come back to form.
No, they got their middle order, got that opportunity against Oman also. I guess everybody was promoted. So they are getting opportunity. It's not like that they are not getting the opportunity. It's only that if they fail, if Abhishek fails, and or maybe Shubman fails, and India doesn't get a big power play, maybe 40 or 45 runs in 6 overs for the loss of 2 wickets, then I guess middle order will come under pressure, and then they'll have to play. Obviously, they have great players. Tilak Verma is there. Uh, Sanju Samson is there. Surya Kumar is there. That they can fire, but still they are not being tested in these conditions because obviously if you see the batting form of Abhishek and Shubman, they have never allowed the middle order to get under pressure. They have scored so much in the power play that matches itself decided in the power play.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, like Abhishek Sharma is in the form of his life. Like he's showing why he's the number one T20 batter. So now, do you think that India will do what they did against Oman today? Like give bowling to Tilak Verma, give bowling to Abhishek Sharma, give bowling to everyone.
I guess yes.
Just enjoy
I
yourself
guess
before the final.
maybe Bumrah will be rested. Harshit Rana, Arshdeep comes in. And maybe I guess Kuldeep Yadav will also be rested. Abhishek will be bowling. Tilak will be bowling today. I guess that will happen. And maybe Sanju Samson will be batting at three. I guess.
Yeah, but I don't think India will mind losing today as long as they can win the final on Sunday. But yeah, that is the first time India and Pakistan are going to face each other in an Asia Cup final. So yet another first time. I mean, I don't want to call it an achievement, but so something is happening for the first time in 2025. Yet again, India versus Pakistan Asia Cup final.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, because I think people were waiting for this moment. Like, I've even seen many posts like. They have faced each other in T20 World Cup final. They have played against each other in the Champions Trophy final, but still in an ODI World Cup final or in a Asia Cup final, India has not played against Pakistan. But now finally, that mission got completed. But having said that, is there any possibility that Pakistan can improve themselves and win the final? Or I mean, it's just too bigger gap, isn't it, to fill?
No, Pakistan cannot win. Yeah, India can lose if they play some very bad cricket, then they can lose because I don't expect Pakistan can defeat India right now.
And isn't this concerning actually? Like, I mean, I've noticed this even before as well. I've also felt this. Is Asia Cup losing its value now because India is somewhere else, other teams are somewhere else. It just looks like a complete mismatch, isn't it? The Asia Cup. Is it like?
Definitely. Without India, I guess this Asia Cup would have been more competitive. If there would have been other team other than India, it would have been more competitive because India actually are playing kind of a tier two. It's kind of a tier two championship for them. The way they are being performing. So yes, as they can do what they can do to make it more competitive. They can make it Afro Asian Cup or maybe Australian Asian Cup where Australia comes in or maybe South Africa comes in,
No,
and then they can.
Even if Australia comes in, they do you think they will lose to Pakistan or Bangladesh or like that?
No,
I
definitely.
mean,
Then they'll give some competition to India.
yeah. Oh, you're saying India and Australia, both of them coming in to the Asia Cup, or India or so and South Africa coming into the Asia Cup. You're telling like that.
What?
Are you saying that India and Australia, both of them should come into the Asia Cup, or India and South Africa, both of them should come into the Asia Cup?
Yeah, it should be like Afro Asian Cup or maybe Australian Asian Cup, right? This
Yeah, but
Asia Cup.
I saw somewhere that Australia is slowly drifting towards Asia. Like every year they are moving closer to Asia. So at some point of time they will come.
No, no, actually, South Africa, African continent is drifting towards Asia, India. South African continent is drifting towards India.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the truth actually. Like it's looking like a complete mismatch, and I think something else should be done. Like it should become a little bit more competitive because Now, when we see if India versus Pakistan final, we are surely able to say that India will be winning the tournament. It shouldn't be like that, right? Cricket should be unpredictable. I mean, same level teams should be there. There should be some suspense. But when India is playing against these
Yeah.
teams, we are not able to see the suspense because India are playing at a different level. All the other Asian teams are playing at a different level. I've always felt this actually. If a tournament, I mean, there should be another tournament where India, Australia, England, New Zealand, South Africa, they should all participate in one tournament. Won't that tournament be better than the Asia Cup?
Yeah, obviously, but obviously you need to have your intercontinental cups because in Asia, obviously, cricket is much more as compared to the other continents. If you see in Europe or maybe in America, you have intercontinental football cups going on. Copa del Rey Cup is going on. Euro Cup is going on. So obviously, on that system only, because we have cricket as football is there to Europeans. So obviously we are having, but it's unfortunate that the difference between these all these Asian teams is actually India is at different level. Other teams are, I say Pakistan and Sri Lanka are at same level, and then you have Bangladesh and Afghanistan. But that's concerning for cricket as a whole for this continent.
No, like you are saying that the amount of Asian cricket is, I mean, the amount of cricket played in Asia is more, but the quality also matters, isn't it? Like I'm not able to see the quality cricket. Like we are having teams who are struggling to score 130 and 140. Meanwhile, India can score 170, 180, or even 200. They are capable of scoring. So is the quality is not matching, right? That is why, yeah, that is what I am
Yeah,
seeing.
definitely, definitely. I'm
Yeah.
agreeing to this fact that yes, the quality bit difference between India and other teams is too much right now. That's concerning for me actually because as a cricket fan, you got to see some close matches because if you know already that India will be defeating Pakistan, what's the what I should say curiosity in watching or what's the excitement in watching that?
Yeah, that's the thing actually. Like, if you look at the journey of Team India in the last couple of years, if you see in the T20 World Cup, India were unbeaten. T20 World Cup 2024, India were unbeaten and they won the T20 World Cup, men's T20 World Cup. And after that, this year Champions Trophy, India were unbeaten and they won the Champions Trophy. Now in this Asia Cup, India are still unbeaten and they are still looking to win the Asia Cup unbeaten. So my only question, like, which team do you think can really defeat India? Like, this is one of the
No,
reasons why I was saying this is wait. This is one of the reasons
what
why I was saying that India is winning too much.
you are talking about ODI or T20, then I'll tell you which teams can beat India. If you talk about ODI, Australia has beaten India in last World Cup final. If you talk about Test match, New Zealand has whitewashed us. If you talk about T20, let's wait for this Asia Cup to get over because you have so many examples. Yes, India is in a very good form, but again, there are teams also which are playing better cricket than India at times.
Yeah. No, because this is one of the reasons why I was saying that India is winning too much. Because just imagine, like, every tournament, India is going unbeaten and they are winning the tournament. How does that? I mean, as Indians, we are happy. I mean, no offense at all. As Indians, we want our team to win. Our team is dominating. They are winning the tournaments. Means we are happy. But competition is not there, right? Like we are so sure that India will defeat all their opponents. So the problem is with the opposition team, isn't it? They should also try to improve themselves. They should also come to a stage where they can defeat India. And I don't know whether
Hmm.
that is happening. Do you see that as a concern? Even in World
It
Cups, I'm
will take.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, we need to still wait and see how India performs in the final, and then you have T20 World Cup lined up and ODI series lined up. Let's see how they perform. Then only we can say. I guess now we can wrap this up.
Yeah. So it is going to be a blockbuster final. I mean, I don't know whether it's going to be really a blockbuster final or not, but definitely it's going to be a good final. For the first time ever, India and Pakistan are going to be facing off in an Asia Cup final. Obviously, Pakistan are two-time Asia Cup champions. India obviously are the most successful team in Asia. They have won the Asia Cup 8 times. So obviously, India are always the favorites. I mean, the Asia Cup, India are always the favorites. So we are all backing. We are all hoping that India can win yet another Asia Cup. Well, in fact, I don't think India have lost an Asia Cup final. I think the last time India lost an Asia Cup final was way back in 2008. After that, either India has not made it to the final, or if India has made it to the final, they have won the Asia Cup. So that has been a good record. The last time India lost an Asia Cup final was in 2008 against Sri Lanka. After that, India have never lost an Asia Cup final. Yes, they have missed a few Asia Cup finals in the middle, but whenever they have made it to the Asia Cup final after 2008, they have ended up being champions. So we need to see whether India can win yet another Asia Cup. But before that, today India are playing against Sri Lanka, and we are expecting that also to be a cracker of a match because I mean I was personally looking forward to this clash between India and Sri Lanka, but Sri Lanka unfortunately got knocked out even before facing India. So today's game is like a dead rubber. But I think India, it is a good chance for the Indian middle order to come back to form and maybe get some runs under their belt before the final. Probably it will give them some confidence. And also, I think India will also test their bench strength. Surely Harshit Rana and Harshdeep Singh will be playing today. So we'll see how it goes today. So yeah, any final thoughts?
Yeah, so actually about today's match, if you see, it's a dead rubber, and yes, a good opportunity for Indian middle order to come and play on because it is the same venue where final will be played. So get more idea about the pitch. Maybe India can try their bowling options, spin option like Tilak Verma, Abhishek Sharma. Maybe Surya can also try his hand. But the main battle is on Sunday, which is much more tilted towards India. But yes, there is a chance that maybe Pakistan can upset India.
Yeah, it's actually, in fact, in this Asia Cup, there is another peculiar thing which has happened. 3 Sundays, three India-Pakistan matches in this Asia Cup. Which is I don't know. It's an unbelievable coincidence how it happened like that. But yeah, it's going to be. Let's see. We are all hoping that India can win this Asia Cup. So let's see how it goes. So we'll be back again after today's match between India and Sri Lanka. We'll also be doing the preview of the Asia Cup final. Obviously, the final is on Sunday, so there is 1 day gap in between. So we'll be back again tomorrow to discuss about the preview of the Asia Cup final. So until then, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel Data Do Not Lie. Post your comments in the comment section. We'll be back again soon. Cheers, guys.